Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. Let's look at the end of the last saved game, which you originally started playing as a humanoid species aiming to become digital, and now we become a worm-like entity, or we've been infested with worm DNA, whatever it is. Anyways, our borders have been closed with the Rekdalaknak. Key reason being, I basically made them my rival. Right, in the meantime, I am still building up my armies, and I need to basically get some more materials for that purpose as well. So let's first communicate with this guy here. Okay, I want to commission a piece of art. Quite happy with that. Perfect. Let's find one of the traders here. There we go. I'm going to basically buy some more minerals. Perfect. That should do. Get the clock running in the meantime. We're not that far off from the next item to research here. We're basically working on the mega engineering items. Ooh. Okay. Don't seem to be able to do anything with either, but okay. Cool. Let's pick up the game speed a little bit. This fleet is still slowly growing. I'm still building more ships here, as you can see. We finished building on the colony, or at least have we started up the colony? Yep, started up the colony, as you can see. We're going to basically put some food production in place. Look at that artwork. Wow. Let's put that artwork maybe in place here. What we're going to build here is a monument. And we're going to build... we're going to clear this space here, I'd say, first. We're going to build here some energy production facilities. Same with here. Actually, this is the one I want to focus in on, really. Of course, we're putting a mirror in here as well. Yeah, need to make a choice. Choice is made. Perfect. Right, game is running at the full speed option now. Now there should be seeing a slight improvement in terms of actual display speed, or display frequency, because I've now switched over from recording this through my CPU to over to my GPU. Right, just using a different interface from the recording program itself, that's about it. Alright, what's next? Let's go for the build speed, I'm thinking, or do I? Let's go for the actual autocannon. Haven't got any of the autocannons, at least at that level yet, I think. So let's have a look at these new worlds. They haven't got spaceports yet. That's of course part of the agenda that we need to try to follow. We want to basically make sure we get spaceports in every possible location. I can upgrade this one here. Not sure why I haven't been upgraded yet. Okay. It's all on my to-do list. That's of course the key thing. The population of Mercura Prime are currently witnessing a spectre sight. A comet is passing through Mercura Prime's asteroid belt, and the effect is being described as breathtaking. Look at that. If only I could see it myself, that would be great, but no. No, that's unfortunately not to be. Right, what are you putting in here? I'm upgrading these, of course. Nothing there yet, but yeah, once it's fully up and running, I want to make sure I basically build all the relevant components in there. So you need to basically gain more of the minerals. Of course, more energy would be useful as well. You just need to get more of everything. That's basically the full story. Let's see how that's coming along. That's coming along quite nicely. What else can I build into here? Observatory. more upgrade here. So I'm trying to basically just drive that naval capacity option up. Keep on pushing it up. The reason, of course, being I want to basically get as big a fleet as possible, but I need to have the capacity for it. Yeah, at the moment I'm just over half in terms of utilization, which is good. But yeah, I want to make sure that I can actually grow with the times. Right, upgrade, and of course solar panel, and of course what else we're going to put on here. I'm going to put more upgrades on here in a second. But again, the next month needs to have started, so at least I get some extra resources for that purpose. There we go. Okay. That seems to be progressing quite nicely. Let's have a look at the map itself. How are we doing in terms of bits and bobs in here? I think we're doing okay. Research. This one's 28 months remaining. Ascension perk. Where are we doing in terms of this? This will be another fair while. Another 9 years or so before we actually get the next one. Which will be the vassal accumulator or accumulation. Which actually then also triggers the next perk to become available. Okay. Look at the density there of the worlds. Quite intense. Did I put one in on this world here already? I must have done. Yeah, there's one here. Just haven't got many upgrades on there yet. So observatory, engineering bay, synchronized defenses. Those are the key ones I'm going to put on there for the moment being. Just double check what I got here. Upgrades are of course required by my standards, and of course I do want to make sure I put the relevant bits in there.
Construction complete.
Here, can upgrade this one as well. Put solar panels in there again because yeah, solar panels is one of the prerequisites. Keeps my economy growing, keeps everything happy, keeps everybody happy. But as you know, probably already, the system direct control is not necessarily about the number of planets, more about the actual number of solar systems. What else can we put on here? Synchronized defenses, engineering bay. Now one of the key things of course here is if I basically go back to this planet here and actually have a look at the station itself. The station itself, I was saying, not the ships, but the station. It does seem to be slightly different on the different arms because of course the type of option I've chosen to go with. The queue is still relatively full here, as you can see. I might be inclined to maybe say, well, great how everything's going, but I do of course need to make sure I got everything in hand. And as part of that, I might want to say, I don't want the crew quarters, I do want to of course get the battleship assembly yard. I also want to make sure I get myself the fleet academy, because again I get increased fire rate and that kind of stuff from there. Okay, so if I'm looking at this here, this is, which system? Farah. Of course I can start building stuff straight from here, from the queue. The only, of course, issue here now is I haven't got enough minerals to actually do something with it. Right, what else can we put in here? Engineering bay, synchronized defenses. Right, here we're going to put observatory, engineering bay, synchronized defenses. Alright, so just making sure we got all of those queues up and running. What are we doing in terms of research? Another 9 months for our ascension perk to become available, but another 1 month, ooh, there you go, for this one here. So we're going to go for the kinetic artillery, I think. Kinetic weapon damage, kinetic artillery. Or should we go for the Giga Cannon? Let's try the Giga Cannon, see what we can do with that. It requires an X slot. And where have we got X slots? I'm not sure. Have a look at what we got here in terms of the ship designs. if we look at the actual fortress itself, this still seems to actually have a very, very basic stuff on there, as you can see. I want to make sure I basically cover the entire fortress with this if possible. Shield capacitors, I should have one in each of these locations. But again, shields are quite useful to have. Sorry, shields. Shield supports. I do want to, of course, put in armor that is regenerative. So I'm going to put that in half of them. And the rest will be Durasteel here. Okay. So shields and, of course, extra armor. What else have we got? In terms of weapons, this is really, really basic stuff, it looks like. It's medium sized though, but it's grade 1. So if I were to go to the top grade here, it would be great if the computer itself did this for me, but that's just not to be, it looks like. That has increased the cost of this quite substantially, but as you can see, it's almost 2,000 in terms of cost now to build one of these. What else could I put on there? I can actually put some auto rippers on there. Medium range is 65. This one's got a range of 40. Sorry, am I correct? 65 versus 40. Ouch. I can actually go for one higher. Make sure I got a bit of a distribution of those along here. And what can we do with flak? Lethal to enemy strike craft. Again, strike craft are one of the things that does come by occasionally. Alright, that should do the trick. Sweet. Alright, so I just basically invested a bit of effort into there. So a fortress I'm going to be building from now on should be buildable based upon that latest design. Guarantee revoked, which is okay. I guess. I'm not quite sure. Alright, let's get the clock running again. We're going to get that perk in shortly. And once we get the perk in, we got to choose, of course, which perk. I'm not sure yet which one to take, but let's see what's available in a second. Okay. Almost another couple of months. As you can see, time is progressing relatively slowly. But yeah, we're still working on, of course, building up more infrastructure here. What else can we have a look at? Nothing really on there, so we're just waiting for that perk to become available so we can choose it. That'll probably be the end of the month.
Construction complete.
Couple more days. There we go.
Research complete.
Saved. Right, let's choose a brand new one from the list. Let's choose that ion disruptor here. So, what have we got? I can basically choose a new perk, is what it said, isn't it? Alright, what can we choose? World Shaper, which gives me terraforming options. Then I got naval capacity increase, or I can basically do the interstellar dominion. Galactic contender, damage to fallen empires. One vision, governing ethics attraction. Okay, mastery of nature. Voidborn, what's this? Space, once seen as a cold and insurmountable barrier, has become a second home to us. More and more of our young reach adulthood without even setting foot on a planet. Okay, so that unlocks a new type of station, which is basically the habitat. Galactic Wonder, this will basically unlock the sensor array or Imperial Prerogative. Let's start off by putting in... I'm inclined to go for Interstellar Dominion, but I'm more intrigued by the actual galactic wonders. So yes, I'm going to choose the galactic wonder, which of course means that if I go to one of my construction ships, wherever it is, there we go. I should be able to go here and build a structure. Build mega structure. There you go. So I need 10,000 of the minerals, and I need another 300 influence, and I need another 1800 in terms of time. Okay. It's down here. It's down here, and ultimately more down here. Alright, let's have a look. I'm gonna move here. Again, I need to do the entire circuit around, but okay. Anyways, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna save the game shortly, quicker than usual. Just about now. But in the meantime, of course, let's see what else we got here. Let's wait until that next perk becomes available, and then we basically, well, not perk, but, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyways, in the meantime, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and yeah, I do sincerely look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.